R&B, soul and jazzy chords. Who doesn't love them? Especially when we try to play them in the most simple way possible. In this video I want to show you this beautiful chord progression I was playing at the beginning of the video. You can listen to the whole thing. I'm gonna leave the link in the description down below. And I want to show you these beautiful chords because I think they can really open up a lot of different possibilities, and you can add so much more color to your chord progressions. In this video, guys, I'm gonna be using a classical guitar. I think this neo soul, R&B, soulful chord progression work really well with nylon strings. Of course, you can use a classical guitar or an acoustic guitar if you have one. You don't necessarily need a classical guitar, but I think that nylon strings really make these type of chord progressions even more dreamy. I bought this classical guitar 2 months ago. It's the Juan Hernandez de Torres 650. Beautiful sounding guitar. I love it. So why are these chords so nice and lovely and beautiful to play? Well, we are mainly playing major 7 and minor 7 chords. Now, the first chord is a D major 7, but we are not in the key of D major. In fact, we are playing the chord 4, the D major 7, the chord 3, the C minor 7, the chord 2, the B minor 7, and the chord 1, the A major 7. So we are in the key of A major, but we start with chord 4. Let's learn the chord shapes. Unfortunately, we have to use the barré technique. We have the D major 7, which is 5, 7, 6, 7, and 5. The C minor 7, which is 4, 6, 4, 5, and 4. The B minor 7, which is 2, 4, 2, 3, and 2. And the last chord, the most simple, the A major 7. 0, 2, 1, 2, and 0. Just practice the chords up and down. It goes without saying that this chord progression is highly inspired by the beautiful If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys. But there are a lot of other songs that use the exact same chord progression, so we gotta learn that. Step number 2, let's add the finger picking technique. We're gonna keep it simple. We have the most simple finger picking pattern, the PIMA, thumb, index, middle, and ring. We are only plucking the 5th, 4th, 3rd, and the 2nd string. Each chord will be played 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. We're just gonna add these 3 notes, fret 2, 3, and 0, just to, connect the last chord with the first one. It's a very simple phrase, and then after that we can go back to the same chord progression. Just these 4 chords with the PIMA make a beautiful chord progression, but we can add even more, actually almost a melody within the chords by plucking the 1st string as well, like this. The melody is literally within the chords, and it's this one. Now, there is a quite simple way to achieve this melody. We have to change the chord on the last note of the PIMA. So, we have the chord with thumb, index, middle, and ring. We're going to repeat this chord 4 times. But on the 4th time, when we play with the ring finger, we actually play the first note of the next chord, like this. 1, 4, and 1. So what I did here, I played the same PIMA. The only difference is that when we play the chord the fourth time, we have thumb, index, middle, and then ring on the second string, but it's already the next chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that we understand the chord change, we can also add the first string. The PIMA is still the same. We're just gonna play the first string with the ring finger. So we have string 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2. And we can play the usual melody. This time we can add also the bass. So it's 0 and 2, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, and then we go back to the same loop. Now I know what you're thinking. When I was playing the instrumental, you heard a melody, and this is what we're gonna learn now. So of course, we can play a melody within the chords just like we did right now, but at the same time, we can also take advantage of these beautiful chords and add an awesome sounding melody like this. The awesome thing about this melody is that it is indeed played within the same position of the chord. So we are in the key of A major. We're going to be using the A major scale to build the melody. And we're also going to change the way we arpeggiate the chord because now we need more space for the melody. So now we have the PIMA, then we have the bass, and then we have the first string, which we're gonna let ring out. Sometimes you can hear me also do a thumb slap. It's something that I don't do all the time. So it's really up to you how you want to interpret this. Now once we have that, we add the melody. It's a very simple and beautiful melody, and it's played within the same position. So we got 7, we got 5, 7, 9, 7, and 5. Same thing for the other chords. In this case, we have the chord and then the melody. It's on fret number 5, 4, 5. We have 7, we have 5, and 4. The B minor chord. Same thing. The chord. And And then we have fret number 3, 2, 4, 5, 4, and 2. We'll go back to the A major 7. The A major sounds slightly different just because it's the last chord of the chord progression. We want to, make it sound conclusive. So in this case, we want to play the Pima. We have the bass and the first string, the Pima again, and the melody, which is open and 2, 2 and 3, and 4 and 5. And then we can go back playing the same chords. We can, of course, play the melody in a slightly different way. The approach is the same, we're just changing the notes. We got the Pima and then the melody. 7, 5, 7, 9, 10, and 0. And then we go back to the second chord. And we're gonna follow the same melodic structure. So we got the Pima, bass, and first string. And then the melody, which is on 5, 4, 5, 7, 9, and 0. Next chord, B minor. Which we're gonna keep the same. And then we change the last 2 chords. We are playing an F sharp minor chord and a beautiful E add 9 chord. Beautiful sounding chords, guys. I love how we can add so many different elements to the same 4 chords. Of course, there is more. The second section of the instrumental is played with a completely different chord progression, different finger picking pattern. There is way more going on. It's way busier. So we're going to learn that in a different video. For now, just practice these beautiful sounding chords. Let me know if you liked the lesson. Let me know if you want me to teach you the second section in the comment section down below. I'm gonna leave you to practice these lovely chords, guys. Let me know if you like it, and I'll see you next time.